your reaction on the track said it all, ripping off with the vest. It was just pure emotion, but in a positive way. You were certainly ecstatic with that result.
That's what it means to me, man. This sport is everything. I love it. It doesn't always go your way, as it's always been for me, and for once I'm speechless, man. I'm actually speechless. I mean, it's only 10:08, but it's something to me at the end of the day. I'm not going to put it up on a pedestal again. Of course, yeah. I've really broke my personal best by 200, so, we've got to catch the man to my right, Casale, we've got to beat the man to my other right, Chambers. So, just, it's a pit stop, it's progress.
Talk about the journey of this season, because I think, with no disrespect, people would have perhaps seen your earlier results this weekend. Where's that sort of come from? But you, perhaps yourself and Neffley, your coaching setup, always thought it was there.
It's been there. It's been there for years. Just finding a way to let the beast out, I guess. I don't think people truly realise what I've been through. I mean, when you've been given the world at 17, 16 even, and I ran 10:35 as a junior. The next year, 2 stretch fractures in my back. I managed to come back, run 10:18 and 10:10, but in the same year tear my hamstring. 2009, tear my hamstring, come back, 10:1 to make the team. 2010, 6:55, 5th in the world, lost my tendon, and I've always hurt myself and just got back to a stage of where I was. And it looks bad, but ultimately I can only do what I can do. Sure. And I mean, my new coach, new group, James Ellington, Christian Taylor, Charles Proctor, Chambers, we've just got a mould right now, and everyone's just
doing your thing, aren't you? Yeah.
It's taken this long for me because James was running well early, and so much has gone wrong for me. We've had a lot to fix, and I mean, my stress fractures are always going to be there. They will always be there. It's kind of hard because running 10:4 in Geneva, been beaten by so many people. But throughout the start of the season, I opened up with 26 with a bad start. But then I hurt my back. It just comes and goes, and it kind of gets to a stage where I can't put my legs in front of me, so I'm just wall spinning. And it's been like that for the majority of the season. Been a bit tired, been a bit this, been a bit that, but hands down, it's just come together on the day. I mean, I ran 23 not too long ago, and you should have saw me in the warm-up area. I mean, I was talking all nonsense. I was like, I need to cool down. I'm too hot. You start to panic. And I just looked at the field, and I was like, what have I got to prove? Nothing. Let me just run. And I mean, I was way behind. Sure. Like, by no sense I was anywhere to 50. But, my dad always says, in his African sense, come on, don't be afraid. Yeah. Come on, do it. And it's like, run fast, I'm trying, Dad. But, in this sense, I was just running to the line. I had one of those out-of-body experiences when I already have them. I mostly get like one a year. Came through, man.
Definitely. It clearly means a lot to you, but how important do you think is it sending a message out to others who perhaps have similar issues, that just with perseverance, self-belief and just determination, you can still get what you want out of this sport?
Do you know what it is about this sport that's hard? We don't earn money, and it's a pain to say, because as soon as those aspects start coming in, you move out of the house, you have to get a job, and then you can't focus on that, you can't relax. And that's kind of what it's been for me this last year, because obviously, you've got people running faster than me, and, money dries up, and, you've got to think about, I'm not saying that I'm in a bad state, but you start to worry, I start trying to think of other ways just to make sure that I, can pay rent, mortgage, and all that sort of stuff, just to make sure that I'm going to be all right. So, but at that same time, every day you train, every time you compete, that's in the back of your mind. That's adding stress, that's adding, certain anxieties you don't need. So, it's hard for those people out there, but all I can say is, you know what, everyone has their day. And today is my day, it's James's day, it's Chambers' day, but you've got to think about yourself. You can't think about beating someone else, you can't think about doing better than someone else. I mean, who would have thought last week when I ran 10:21, Joe ran 10:10, that was his day. He thought, all right, how many people are going to run faster than me? Me and Chambers, and it's kind of like, it's...
It's certainly been a great weekend.
Going, man.
Great advert for sprinting, and we thank you for your efforts.
Do you know what? We're all involved, man. Like, you've seen me how often, and it's kind of one of those things, we all see each other. You want everyone to do well. You don't want to see someone like Nathan hurt. You don't want to see me bust a tendon. You don't want to see James hurt. But it's nice to see when people are doing well, and that's why, when we get these moments, you've got to enjoy them and just remember them, because that's what I've done throughout all these times, Remember what it was like to step on that podium, and I think this year we're going to step on a podium as a team.
Yeah. Well, fingers crossed for the selection.
Definitely.
Thanks so much for
Thank
talking
you.
to us.
Appreciate that, man.
Take care, man.
See you guys.